of the time, we should listen to each other, not condemn each other, and we can get these things worked out, put greed aside, and help this country last 200 more years. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. The chair lays before the House a message.
To the Congress of the United States. On July 19, 2011, Secretary of Commerce Gary Locke certified under Section 8 of the Fishermen's Protective Act of 1967 as amended that nationals of Iceland are conducting whaling activities that diminish the effectiveness of the International Whaling Commission Conservation Program. This message constitutes my report to the Congress consistent with subsection B of the Pelley Amendment. Iceland's actions threaten the conservation status of an endangered species and undermine multilateral efforts to ensure greater worldwide protection for whales. Iceland's increased commercial whaling and recent trade in whale products diminish the effectiveness of the IWC's conservation program because, 1, Iceland's commercial harvest of whales undermines the moratorium on commercial whaling put in place by the IWC to protect plummeting whale stocks. 2, the fin whale harvest greatly exceeds catch levels that the IWC's scientific body advised would be sustainable if the moratorium were removed. And 3, Iceland's harvests are not likely to be brought under IWC management and control at sustainable levels through multilateral efforts at the IWC. I concur with the Secretary of Commerce's recommendation to pursue the use of non-trade measures and that the actions outlined above are the appropriate course of action to address this issue. Accordingly, I am not directing the Secretary of the Treasury to impose trade measures on Icelandic products for the whaling activities that led to the certification by the Secretary of Commerce. However, to ensure that this issue continues to receive the highest level of attention, I am directing the Departments of State and Commerce to continue to keep the situation under review and continue to urge Iceland to cease its commercial whaling activities. Further, within 6 months or immediately upon the resumption of fin whaling by Icelandic nationals, I have directed relevant departments and agencies to report to me through the Departments of State and Commerce on their actions. I believe these actions hold the most promise of effecting a reduction in Iceland's commercial whaling activities. Signed, Barack Obama, the White House.
Referred to the Committees on Foreign Affairs and Natural Resources and ordered printed. For what purpose does the gentleman from Texas seek recognition?
I move that we do now hereby adjourn.
The question is on the motion to adjourn. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Accordingly, the House stands adjourned until noon on Monday next.
Well, the U.S. House gaveling out now, having completed legislative work for the week. Earlier today, members passed by a vote of 238 to 186 a bill that prevents the National